Folks, we got a red dot. Welcome back to Akron's hottest and fastest growing and Northeast Ohio's hottest and fastest growing show. 3 to go. I'm your host, Hank, coming to you live from West Akron. And we've got our first real snow event of the winter. We did have a tiny little bit of snow right around Halloween that did cause a little bit of a ruckus. But this is our first real, like, hey, here it comes, and now it's here and it's doing its thing. So Blake gets the day shift. I get the night shift. The day shift was a lot less snowy. So we're going to do a little tour. I'm going to take you guys around for about half hour, 45 minutes. We're just going to drive around, check out roads. Right now we're in West Akron. I am going down Bryden. Yeah, Bryden. We're by Acme number 1. Just so you know how we do this, I have it so it's set up on a dash cam, so the phone is up there. Blake did it today using his, he got a lavalier microphone, so he was using a lav mic for his first time. Usually he just used the phone, but his phone quality wasn't as good as mine, Point Droid over Apple. This is being filmed on a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, I think is what it is. It's a few years old, but it does the trick. So yeah, you can see right now here in West Akron, the roads are completely snow covered. When I brush the truck off, just so you know, I'm in a F-150 4x4, which allows me to get around. But that doesn't give me a stopping advantage. And right now, we've been informed that everything is super slick underneath. So I'm going to be really careful with this one. Yeah, roads are completely snow covered right now. When I brushed the truck off, I'd guess it was probably about 3, maybe 4 inches of accumulation. The initial reports for this one were going to be 2 to 7 based on where you are in the snow bands and how fast these things come in. It's really picked up in like the last hour. So right now, I think there's a car right there off the road into a pole. Well, that's not good. Just so you know, I will not be, I don't stop to help anybody during these for my own safety reasons. But if someone wants to report that one in, it's at, where am I? Frank and Market. Car off the road into a pole. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of scoot, get out to the highway. We're gonna head on up toward the falls. I'm gonna take us on the Nope Slope. I want to see how the Nope Slope's holding up, given its first real test. And we put some reports up earlier. Lots of Cavs fans. That game went into overtime. Lots of Cavs fans coming home right now. The roads are absolute garbage coming home from the Cavs game. So just take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. But 77 and Route 8 are both like this, but worse because they're further north. And on top of that, Route 8 North is currently closed. Right in that 271 Turnpike-ish area, in between there by Boston Heights area. I guess it's so slick, a number of semis have jackknifed up there, and Route 8 North is currently closed. So if you're heading north, seek a different route. That's on Route 8 North, up by past Macedonia, toward Boston Heights. You can see the snow's coming in at a pretty good clip, and it's coming sideways right now. They were expecting anywhere between 20 to 40 mile an hour gusts this evening as well. So again, we are in a situation where things are quickly turning treacherous, and then just like that, it'll be gone. In the morning, you're expecting probably a yucky commute in the morning, but it should all be clear by midday, and then the temps are going to go up, and it's going to be like 50, 55 degrees by Christmas time. So this is a one and done, and then we won't see any winter for a while. Just so you guys know, when I am driving and doing this, I do not, hold on, give me a sec. I do not read or respond to comments for safety reasons, but we do have a team back home that is monitoring. If anybody has any direct questions, then you can ask them. Oh man, I'm stuck and I'm sliding a little bit right there. I wasn't paying attention right there. I'm at the stop line. Okay, we're good. All right. Doopy-doo. All right, so as you can see right now, I'm on, where am I at? Delia. No. White Pond. Right, yeah, White Pond. I'm on White Pond, and I am, Delia's way over there. I was thinking Delia, Mole, White Pond, that whole area. I'm approaching 77. Again, the roads are completely covered right now. Typically in these kind of snow events, they don't do anything right when they start, especially when they're coming down real heavy. They'll wait, and then they get ahead of it. But at the same time, they try and salt where there's going to be heavy duty ice and bridges and all that kind of stuff. So let's check up here. So this is the bridge over the top. We're on White Pond, and even in four-wheel drive, I'm still spinning a little bit. So I'm going to be extra cautious tonight. Because what happened was the temps were dropping. So when the snow started, it was that really heavy duty stuff. All right, here's the 77 bridge. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It looks like a significant accident right there on 77 heading south right at White Pond. So right underneath me, there's a bunch of emergency vehicles down there, and that will directly affect people coming home from the Cavs game. So 77 south, right at White Pond, there seems to be an accident of some sort. I didn't see it, but I see there's a bunch of emergency vehicles in the road. And you can see a fire truck. There's a fire truck right there, probably leaving the scene. So they may be clearing right now. All right, let's get on here. Again, when we do these drive-alongs, Blake pointed out earlier, it will always seem like we're driving faster than we are, just because it's the Millennium Falcon view when the snow's coming at you. Right now, I'm going about 28 miles an hour. All right, which I call this toboggan driving. It's where you just kind of pick the tire treads and try and stay in them, right? And you can see we're approaching Copley Road here. So we're on 77, and this is 77 south, approaching Copley Road. I'm gonna eke over here. And again, we'll just kind of take a little lap. We'll kind of take a little lap, and we'll go up toward the falls. I'm not going to go as far north. I'm not going to go as far north as that area that's affected right now. All right, we're up to about 32 miles an hour now. Single line of cars behind me. That fire truck's getting off. Again, we know that this is going to continue until about probably 1 in the morning, at which point it's going to taper off, and it will give crews an opportunity to give crews an opportunity to get ahead of it, hopefully to clean it up by the morning commute. It'll still probably be sloppy in the morning, but I don't anticipate anything in terms of school closures or anything like that, you know, unless we get a significant more accumulation. Right now, like I said, West Akron, we were sitting at about 3, maybe 4 inches of what I pulled off of the back of the truck bed. Looks like we got a bobtail up there with our hazard lights on. question for the audience, to all of our truck drivers out there. How, oh, here comes somebody passing down the left with their all-wheel or front-wheel drive. There they go. I probably could get over there. How heavy are semi-trucks when they don't have a trailer? So in other words, you see that guy up there? I mean, I've always called him bobtails. I'm not sure if that's the right term, but here I'll go. I'll brave it. There's another set of tracks over here I can get into. Right over here. There we go. I can go a little faster. All right. Yeah, semi-truck driver people, tractor trailer driver people. What? How heavy are those? Are they weighted down? How do you weight them down to drive them in the winter? When you're not pulling a trailer. Just curious, because we see one right up here. All right, so I'm in front of the traffic now. I'm gonna kind of scoot back toward the middle. There's no lanes right now. You kind of make your own lane. I'm going about, to give you an idea, I'm going about 40 right now. So we are now approaching the approaching the Kenmore leg. Again, a note to all those people coming home from the Cavs game, just take your time. 77 and 8 are both under these kind of conditions. I know 480's like this. I know 322, 422 are all like this. I haven't paid attention to the lake shore either direction, but everything that I understand, it was all mostly east of the city. All right, we're gonna stay on. The 77 split portion, because again, we're gonna head on Route 8 and Torcaga Falls and kind of loop around and go down. I want to see. I heard the valley was kind of yucky, so we'll go check out the valley for you guys, and then head for home. Go Browns. The bar is going to be open. The Basement of the Lakes will be open for the Browns game on Christmas Eve, and I will be there on mic. And I've heard there's one of the super fans is going to be there, who is not going to go to the Texan game. So we're going to have, allegedly, we're going to have a super fan in attendance for the Christmas Eve Browns game at the Basement of the Lakes. So that should be fun. All of our traffic reporting is brought to you by Amorgis and Associates, located in the Fair Lawn area. They provide accident and injury services along with bankruptcy services. And you can find all their information at www.amorgis.com. That's spelled AMOURGIS. All right, I'm going to slow down here. This is getting yuck. This is getting yuck. I hate being in the corral here. Walls on both sides. Okay. I don't like this. This is the part I don't like. I'm going about 35 right now. good Cavs win tonight in overtime. Beat up Cavs team right now. Lots of the younger players are going to get a lot of opportunities here. And now Mitchell got hurt right at the end of overtime. Looks like he hurt his shoulder pretty good. All right, so I am on 77-76, heading east, right near Main Street. There's the Main Street exit right there. Trying to find my lane. Going about 42 miles an hour. So whenever there are snow events, me and Blake will usually try and do a lap just to show everybody what's going on out in the roads, depending on commute times. You know, you got a lot of people that got to work tonight. So we'll kind of show you what's up. And then scoot on home. All right, folks, here we go. You named it. They created it. You named it. Here comes your first 3-0 to go winter drive up and down the Nope Slope. So this is the ramp that goes to Route 8 from 76-77. And here we go. Up and down. And you can tell it has been salted. You can tell, look how the road is starting to clear up right here. Look at it, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's still tricky. It's still tricky. You can tell it was salted though, because it's got that little brown look to it. Here we go, up the Nope Slope. Up we go. As my grandpa used to say, oopie daddy. And we go up and up and up and up and up. And we're at the crest right now. And now we go down and we launch ourselves onto Route 8. This is, oh goodness gracious. There it is, folks. Toward, ooh. I don't like this at all right here. This is the part. Because you gotta just tap your brakes. You gotta just tap your brakes right there. Oh, and look at that. I mean, if they go off, they go right over there. Oh my goodness. And that is why we call it the Nope Slope. And there it is. The nice thing they did do when they engineered this is it comes out into its own lane. So here you are, you go right into Route 8 and you're in your own lane. As previous with that entrance, I think it all kind of mashed together. All right, so now I'll get over to the center here. Well, that was fun. Yes, we also have created apparel at your request. We have Nope Slope t-shirts and Nope Slope hoodies that are for sale. That's at the Odd Duck and Apparel website. Veteran owned and operated, located in the Portage Lakes area. And you can go on the website, you can order those, we'll deliver them to you. So this looks better here. This looks better here in this area. I'm thinking more salt. It's more. We're getting into more of a wet road situation here. This is at. We're on Route 8, heading north, right near. Oh, somebody hit that sign. Right near Perkins. All right, I'm going about 45 right now. Oh. Getting tricky again. We're back to the bridge up here. The Route 8 bridge, which is about to be completely reconstructed. It is going to be fascinating to see how they do that. I slowed down a little bit. You can tell it's a little more covered here. All right, so you can feel that the band is intensifying. If you could see the snow, again, this is what I talk about Millennium Falcon driving, where it looks like you're in hyperspace. It's coming right in your face, so it is definitely reducing visibility. We're on Route 8, we're at Talmadge. I'll probably go as high as Steele's Corners, because if I go any further north, I could get caught up in that mess, and I don't want to do that. So I'll shoot over Steele's Corners, then we'll go down to the valley area, and then we'll come up that way and go home. Again, if you're just tuning in, we do this occasionally whenever there's snow events, just to keep everybody informed. This one is supposed to continue until about until around 1 a.m. or so, according to radar and all that information. It should taper off at that point, and it should give crews an opportunity to get pretty cleared up by the time the morning commute happens. I would guess it'll still be a little bit messy, but I can't anticipate it'll be like this. We are on Route 8 North by Cuyahoga Falls Avenue, and I just slid a little bit. What's this person doing? Big lane, buddy. Getting those tire tracks. There you go. There you go. Go on. Get over. Keep going. Nope, there's a salt truck right there. That is City of Cuyahoga Falls. Heading down Route 8 South. City of Cuyahoga Falls salt truck. Plow truck. However long we've been live, just take a note, that's the first one we've seen. Not saying they don't have a difficult job, but again, typically in these situations, they will wait until the event is mostly over, and then they'll attack it. Usually. All right, I'm at Broad Boulevard now. Going about 42. The car in front of me sliding. I don't understand why they don't just stay in the toboggan chutes. I need guy. Hey guy, come on, man. Either get in the middle or get over there. I need you to pick. You're hovering down both. Come on, man. I don't want to. There he goes again. Just go. Get in the middle. There you go. Now stay right there. Stay right there. Oh, and then they just I gotta get by. I gotta get past this person. I have to get past this person. I can't. And now you're gonna get off? Are you serious? Well, hey, whoever that is, have a good night. It's a DoorDasher. All right, let me get over again. Okay, smooth sailing. Here we go. All right, where am I? I am at Portage Crossings. Portage is that Portage Path? Portage Trail. It's Portage Trail, right? Route 8, Portage Trail. All right, it's getting a little. You can tell it's been salted here, but you can tell it's a lot thicker. We're by Front Street and Stowe, Route 59. Okay. It's really pulling on the truck right now. So you can feel it down under there. We're approaching Graham Road. And the snow isn't letting up. I mean, it's coming down at a pretty good clip. You could see the chunks off to the right and left, so you could tell it's deeper where the cars aren't driving, right on the highway here. What should I do? Graham Road or Steele's Corners? Kind of want to go home. It's bedtime. Okay. All right, we'll scoot up one more. We're still doing all right. I'll shoot up the Steels. Yeah, this snow is gonna Kaiser Sose. Just like that. Poof. It'll be gone. And all reports are indicating no white Christmas. Just saw another Cuyahoga Falls plow salt truck getting on at Graham Road, heading south on Route 8, and it was spreading. Grab a sip of water here. I'm getting a little hoarse. Oh, it's getting thick now. Wow, what a change right there. That got a lot thicker. Okay, we're at Steele's Corners right now. Woo! Who's behind me? Somebody right up on me. That got a lot thicker real quick. So we're getting off here. If I can find the exit. Can't even see it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay. Okay. That was slick. That hasn't been touched. Alright, so we're on Steele's Corners exit. If I can find it. There we go. Look how thick that is right there. So you're looking at, again, you're looking at 4 or 5 inches right here. Look how thick that is. Yep. Yep. I think I picked the right part to turn around. Okay. Here comes what appears to be another plow truck. Let's see if it's city or private. That is, looks like a private truck. They're out getting their pushes. They got to get their pushes in, man. Last year was miserable for landscape plow drivers. They didn't get any work. All right, we're at Steele's Corners right now. We're passing, there's Panini's. And somewhere over here, yeah, look how thick this is here, guys. Somewhere over here, I think, is where am I? No, that's at Wild Lake. I think it's Wing Warehouse, right? Wild Lake and Steele's. It's where Lisa works. One of our favorite Steelers fans. She's in a little bit of football misery today. All right. We're on the bridge here at Steele's. Oh, there's somebody walking in the road. Are you freaking kidding me with a flashlight? There's somebody walking down the road. Okay, let's slow down. All right. All right. Okay. There it is, Wing Warehouse. Tonight's Monday Night Football, and their parking lot is empty. Nobody's out tonight, man. Hold on. I see a truck. I don't see cars over there. Unless they're around the corner. Yeah, nobody's out tonight. Yeah, look at this. This is pretty covered right here. This is pretty covered right here. I'm getting some decent grip. Again, I've slipped a couple times. My tires, I probably need new tires at the end of this season. There's still enough grip in there to do the thing with four-wheel drive, but I could tell a couple times I've been sliding a little. And again, the conditions were ripe for bad roads tonight because of the way that the temperature worked with this type of snow. And if Rob's watching, I don't know if Rob and Steven are our two resident skiers and snowboarders. So they can explain all about powder and ice and all that. But the earliest part of this was all packing snow. And then kind of a fluffier powder on top of that. So it really kind of created that worst case scenario yuck. And you know, the accidents started piling up pretty quick. They weren't bad accidents, but I mean, it was a bunch of them. We are at Steele's Corners and State Road. I'm just gonna go straight and see what happens. See, I don't even know. I don't know. I think I was on the wrong side of the road there. I'm seeing yellow lines now, somewhere. Is it single lane here and 2 lanes on the other? It looks like it is. That was weird. Yeah, okay. I tried to stay in the chutes, and they went down the wrong side of the road. Okay. Oh, how pretty. That whole road had Christmas lights. The light loops are still in full swing right now. We've had a lot of success with them this year. Apologies to the people that didn't get signs. We ran out. We had so many people sign up. We didn't anticipate there were going to be that many, and then we just didn't get enough signs. So we'll hit you up next year if we're still doing it and if you're still around. Okay, help me understand this. Aren't we approaching Blossom Music Center? I'm not always very familiar with this area. Would that explain the 2 lanes on one side and 1 lane on the other for exit purposes? I think, yeah, that's right. So a couple things about Blossom. One, their plastic bag policies. People got mad at that. 2, the chair policies they just put in about not bringing. Whoa, that's solid ice right there. That is all frozen completely. The fold up chair policies. You got to rent chairs or whatever. You can't have chairs anymore. I watch those comments come in, and I think it's because people were smuggling booze into the concerts in their chairs. So they put a stop to that by just banning the chairs. And then the moment of the year was the Jelly Roll concert when that dude climbed up on top of the pavilion, and we got all kinds of notes about it, and I guess the guy never got caught. So don't try this at home, kids. We don't recommend that. But yeah, that was a funny one. Even Jelly Roll was talking about it on his Instagram, that he would bail the guy out. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so I'm As far as I know, I'm still on Steele's Corners Road. And I think, if I remember correctly, this dumps into Akron Peninsula down in the valley area, if that's correct. So here, is this it? This is Blossom? I think. It's got double turn lanes. There we go. Big sign. Blossom Music Center. All right. I know where I'm at. Kind of. But this ain't my hood. I know it, but I don't know it. You know what I mean? All right. You can see this road's pretty heavily covered and pretty much untouched. So if you're out and about tonight, if you're going to work, give yourself extra time. Watch yourself on the hills. I know, if I remember correctly, there's a hill coming up right here. So I'm going to take it easy. Oop, oop, oop. Let's slow it way down. Now, if I remember correctly, there's different cell towers down in the valley too, so I might lose the signal. I may lose it completely. If I do, know that I'm probably fine. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'll stay alive as long as I can. Let's slow way down for this. Oh shit. I am in full skid right now. Let's slow way down. Oh goodness. Okay. I've got analog brakes in this bad boy. That didn't almost not work correctly. I'm going down to 15 right now. Hold on. Let's go even slower right here. Okay. Woo! Yeah. I wasn't quite ready for that one. Now I know. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. I'm going about 20 right now. We're just gonna crawl down this corridor, because this is a hill right here and then stop sign at the bottom. So let's take it way down. What do you say? Let's take it down. I don't need any dings on this bad boy. Got a car coming. Heyo. Alright. Okay. Oh man. I'm just touching that brake right now. Oh, look at this hill. This is fun. All right, so somebody said the valley was fine earlier. I saw a comment flash across. Isn't this the valley? Okay. Coast a bit, coast a bit, coast a bit, and slow brake. And slow brake. Man, that would suck coming down this thing and going right into that guardrail straight ahead. Are you kidding me? Woo, Nelly. Okay. Woo! Made it down the hill. Yay. Car coming over there, but we're good. All right, I am now on, I believe, Akron Peninsula Road, heading into the valley area. Woo! That was some pucker time right there. Look how pretty the trees look. Untouched out in nature. Looks like a Robert Frost poem right now. I am at Akron Peninsula and is this Bath Road? West Bath Road is what it says, but you can't read the sign. The sign's completely snow covered. There's a car pushing me down the road, so I'm gonna go a little faster, I guess. It's interesting. Look at this side, look at that side. So maybe the plow's salted that side and hasn't gotten to this part yet, because that's kind of clear over there and this is not at all. Oof. Uh-oh. What's this? That's the poo-poo plant, and it looks like they plowed, and they plowed all the snow across the road. Whoopsie. Pay attention there. Water treatment facility provides the valley with a summer aroma. Now look here. Okay, so what? Makes sense of this now. This side's now clear and the other side isn't. So maybe the plow turned. Maybe the plow turned around in the treatment area, but went one way here and one way there. I don't know. You figure it out. This side of the road, I'm on almost like wet pavement. You can tell they've salted. All right. That's about it for me, everybody. And that takes you on a little loop. We went and did the Ocho Nope Slope, so go ahead and rewind and watch that part of the video. It was the first time doing the Nope Slope during the winter for us. And we went through West Akron, we went through the falls, got a little peek over at Stowe, just peeked over, didn't go over there. And now we're finishing up in the valley. And I should be home here in about, I don't know, probably 5-10 minutes. All right. So thanks for joining us tonight. Gonna go home and grab a cocoa, snuggle with the wife, and get back up early to try and keep everybody informed as soon as we can when early morning commute reports. Usually Blake will be up about 6 or so giving information. Looks like we've got a car off the road in a ditch up here. Yeah, so there's our second ditch call out. Akron Peninsula Road by the party center. Oh, do they look stuck? I guess they might. Yeah, that's a little car, and looks like they're stuck. So, Tadaro's, there it is. Tadaro's Party Center. So second ditched vehicle. But yeah, that should do it for me. Like I said, just got to go up the hill. I'll be home in 5. Well, you know what? I'll stay with you a couple more minutes. Let's go check on the hill real quick, coming down in the valley, and see what we got there. Shout out to Al Spitzer Ford in Cuyahoga Falls for there goes another plow truck. That's another look, I don't know if that was Cuyahoga Falls. Was that Cuyahoga Falls? We're in Akron. I don't know which one that was. It was green and white, so I think that's false. Anyway, shout out to Al Spitzer. Oh, I'm not stopping. I'm going through that. Are you kidding me? I can't stop there. Al Spitzer Ford for keeping the F-150 in tip-top running shape. Can I get a ticket for running a red light during a live video, even though I knew I couldn't stop in time and would have skidded right through? Wonder what those rules are. This one I'll stop at. But yeah, let's go up the hill. Let's check on the hill, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, there's the stop line. Right there. Boop. All right. Off to my right, I see Arche Brewing in the valley. Off in the distance, I see the sign for the Valley Cafe and the Happy Tales Thrift Shop. All right, here comes the hill. I think we go green. Don't we go green? We don't go green. Yes, we go green. All right, nobody behind me. I'm by myself. Good stuff. You can tell there's some salt down here in this area. So this is Portage Path, not Portage Trail. The other one's Portage Trail. This is Portage Path going up from the valley. It's yucky so far. You can tell there's salt though. You can always tell the difference in the snowpack, and it's definitely been salted. And now here we are. It's right side coming down looks pretty good. It's just wet pavement. I mean, left side to me, but right. Yeah, we're good. Look at this. Good job, Akron. Portage Path is just wet pavement. Little bit of snow track in the middle. So they've definitely salted it up. All right. Yeah, doing good. I'm grabbing. And yeah, they continued on up the hill with that. And then up this hill here, the little tributary that goes over back toward Firestone, you can tell they've salted, but it's still pretty yuck. Check out the Christmas lights in the snow. Christmas lights in the snow. This is yucky. Alright. I was going longer than I thought it would be. I was going slower than I anticipated. It was pretty choppy out there. It's pretty choppy out there. Once again, this will all be gone. Nothing expected for the week of Christmas. But yeah, if you're going to work tonight, be careful. And then we'll try and give you a heads up about your morning commute tomorrow. Let's see what we got here. Some more Christmas lights. Oh, it's cute. I don't think they're on our loop. That house isn't on our loop. Some people choose not to be because they don't want all the traffic. Shulo. I never remember these roads. The kids always just know which way to go, but I can never tell you what roads these were. All right, let's take a look at this one. No, their display's turned off. Okay. Yeah, these haven't been touched right here. All right, kids, I'm home. Thanks for hanging out with me for the last, what appears to be an hour now. And I'm going to call it quits for the night. We've done our best to keep you informed. Again, there's accidents all over the place. There have been for the better part of the afternoon and into the evening. If and when if Route 8 opens before I go to bed, I'll at least expire that post. But there were multiple semis that had jackknifed, so I don't anticipate that's going to open for the foreseeable few hours ahead or whatever. And here we are, Firestone High School. Firestone CLC. Looks like there's a APD officer working on paperwork up in there. All right, that's where I call it quits. Once again, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a part of our network experience. And I'm glad we could do this for everybody so that you don't have to. And we try and keep you as informed as best we can. That's all I got. Take care, folks. Have a good night, everybody. And everybody out there, say good night, Shirley.